Hi, this is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, and Tellington T-Touch practitioner for animals and people. This is Tristan. He's a Corgi, and we're here for an episode of Conversations with a Corgi. Happy Tuesday morning before Thanksgiving. I'm sure everyone is out shopping for last-minute items, hopefully not a frozen turkey, and crowding into the airports and the roadways. Oh, so many years I have driven up and down the Jersey Turnpike on Thanksgiving. I'm glad I'm staying here this year. So I want to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving and also show you that same company that made my purple Corgi shirt. They made this one that has a hunting horn and a fox and a Corgi, and there's one on the sleeves. Odd place actually, and then there's one on the bottom. And that company is dogsocks.com. No matter what breed you have, they have stuff. And their stuff is really high quality and it comes really fast. So dogsocks.com, love you. They also had, for my Corgi fans, the rare coveted socks with fairies riding Corgis. I haven't seen them anywhere in years. I have one pair and I was so delighted to find them there. So corgisocks.com. So today we're not only grateful for them, but we're grateful for our dogs. I'll never forget in a yoga class I was teaching many years ago, probably 15 years ago, a woman came up to me after class, because we always end the class with reflecting on our intention for the class or for our life, and then offering gratitude for something in our lives. And she came up to me and said, I hate when yoga teachers do that because there's nothing in my life I'm grateful for. And okay, half an hour later, I was discussing with her the idea of gratitude, and is it possible to be grateful for anything in your life? I mean, unless you're really suicidal in that moment, and even then you have the freedom of choice to make that choice. That's something to be grateful for. And you know, it was a beautiful day that day. I mean, there's so many things in our lives that we overlook. Clean water. For me, I've had no heat for 4 days. Why? The thermostat was broken. I finally figured it out myself and fixed it. But boy, having warmth is something we overlook until we don't have it. And especially here in New England, there was a week when I had no heat, when we had a power outage during a horrible freak late October storm, and it was really cold. So grateful for my space heater to get me through this time, and also to have the heat working again. Oh, it's heaven. So our dogs, of course, are the things that most of us are most grateful for. They spend so much of their lives with us. They spend their time with us. They give us everything they have. They don't withhold any love from us at all. And no matter what kind of person we are, and no matter how we treat them, our dogs love us. And of course, one of the things I did this weekend was go to the dog show in Springfield, which is a huge, big agility, confirmation, rally, obedience match for dogs. And I should have competed, but I thought I'd be in New Jersey, so I didn't enter. And I don't know what it is. When I watch these small dogs doing agility with their people, I just cry, because it makes me so happy, and I am so touched by the relationship with the dog and the person when they're doing agility. And I was watching Masters and Excellent levels. I saw lots of Corgis, I saw 1 or 2 poodles, a lot of Papillons, and hilariously many Cavaliers. And you know, my sister's Cavaliers never move. But these guys were flying. One of the fastest dogs there was a tiny Cavalier, and with that fluff and the tail and the ears flying and the jumps, I mean, she was amazing. And I just am so constantly touched by what dogs give us and the relationships that we can develop with them if we allow ourselves and reach out to them. There's a thing going around Facebook now saying that people who talk to dogs are more creative and more intelligent than other people. Somebody I know said, well, who doesn't talk to dogs? I mean, don't we all? It also said that's all true if you talk to stuffed animals as well. Well, of course, everybody I know who talks to their dog also did that. So, and Danny's grateful for her family and her dogs, which are her family. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't believe that? It's just a profound bond, and in a way it's different than your relationship with your family. I mean, all of us have the family members that we're like, don't need to see him for a long time. But our dogs, we never say that about our dogs. We might say that about other people's dogs, but not our own dogs. And so, I want people to reflect on this Thanksgiving about the many, many blessings dogs give us in our lives. And no matter you have a dog now or not, dogs help retired veterans with PTSD. They help people with all kinds of disabilities. They offer emotional support. I mean, they detect seizures. They offer help with hearing. And they have given up their whole personality and being in a way to serve us, even if they're just our pets. I mean, it's just an amazing miracle that dogs want to be with us. And so I want to remind everybody about the T-Touch Heart Hug, which is, we imagine the face of a clock right here where my little Fox and Corgi are, with the 6 down here and the 12 at the top and the 9 and the 3. And we put our hands on our heart and we're going to go around that clock, imagining the numbers, a circle and a quarter. So we're starting at the 6, breathing in, exhaling as we go back and around to the 9. And I love to do this with my dog with me, like he is right now, and just imagine how much I love him, and it doesn't matter what direction you go, and how grateful I am for the time that he spends with me. And boy, I didn't have him at that show, and I really missed him. So I did a few heart hugs there, telling Tristan how much I missed him, because I knew that he would do well at that show if I had brought him, because he's my Corgi. And this is also a good thing to connect with dogs that may have crossed the Rainbow Bridge from your other times with dogs, and to offer gratitude for them as well, because all dogs give us different things. I'll never forget when I was on that transition from my first personal dog to my second personal dog, not my family dogs. And someone was on their third dog that I spoke with, and they said, every dog is different. Every dog gives you something else. And as much as you think that first dog is not replaceable, he isn't. But you get a new thing from a new dog. And so that's been the truth with my dogs. I mean, my first dog was a herder. My second dog was a healer, like offering help, like H-E-A, heal. And this dog does rally, and he's a healer, H-E-E-L-E-R. So who knows what the next dog will do. Tristan will find out when we get him. So we are just so grateful for dogs. I mean, these animals are so intelligent and so loving and so compassionate, and they just give everything they have in their being to us. And I know so many people that live alone and have very stressed lives or have been very lonely, and their dogs are their love. They are their connection back to their soul, back to the planet, back to the earth, back to the universe. And in fact, I think dogs are our connection to spirit and to God. There's no accident that dog is God spelled backwards. Dogs are just amazing beings, and we are so, so lucky to have them with us. So let's do a heart hug together and think about gratitude for all the dogs and all that they have given us. Just love dogs. Right, Tristan? And you can also do this heart hug on your dog. Make a circle and a quarter on his chest and think about how much you love that dog. So keep your dog safe and healthy this Thanksgiving. Don't give them too much stuff from the table. All that stuff that's fatty, salty, buttery, not good for your dogs. And instead, do some heart hugs and think about gratitude for all that dogs do for you and for all of us in their lives. Thanks for joining us today. We will be back maybe next weekend. And everybody have a safe and happy holiday, and take good care of your pets. And have a great day today. And I hope it's not too hectic in these days leading up to Thanksgiving, where we're grateful to dogs. Bye, everybody.